For 23 drivers, this is the most important race of their season. This is the season number 10 Gatorade Cup Series All-Star Race at the Homestead Miami Speedway. For these 23 drivers, they know only one spot matters tonight, the top spot. If they win, they are automatically into the season 10 Gatorade Cup Series chase, no questions asked. Who gets to do it? 27 laps here tonight at Homestead. Let's go see the starting lineup. Drawing the pole for tonight's race, it's Michael Gregory in the 41 car. Outside him in second is the 19 car of Carson Bowers. Then third, Sebastian Kukulon. Fourth, we have Jay Jefferson. Running out the top five is Derek Hamill in the 20 car. Sixth place, we have Marshall Burrell. In seventh, it's Riley Sampson. Eighth for Jeff Wright. In ninth, we have Isaac Nichols. Running out the top 10 is Adam Garcia in the 22 car. For the rest of the field, there's Max Anderson. Inside of him is Levi Jones in the 21 car. Then we have Eli Bright with Dale Lightning in the 47, along with Roman Fenway and Trey Rennie in the 18. With Cole Luigi and Griffin in the 7. Then there's Nathan Ormond and TJ Hanley, with Jose Mills behind them in the 27. And then the cars that advance through the All-Star Open. Winning the Open, Scott Gregory in the 14 car. He'll start 22nd, and starting 23rd is the driver who finished runner-up in the All-Star Open, Luke Rennie in the 2 car. That's our 23-car field for the Season 10 All-Star Race at the Homestead Miami Speedway. Let's get these engines fired up so we see who can make the Season 10 Gatorade Cup Series chase here tonight. '23 Gatorade Cup Series drivers fire their engines up and roll off the starting grid for racing in the All-Star Race for Season 10 of the Gatorade Cup Series. For these drivers, they know some of them, it's their only shot to make it into the chase for Season 10, like Levi Jones and Cole Luigi, and like Luke Rennie, drivers at the back of the points list. For drivers at the front of the points list, their chances are high, because all but one season for the All-Star Race, the winner of this race was top 10 points at the end of the regular season. Can someone spoil it for drivers trying to get it, like Luigi and Jones? 27 laps here at Homestead for the All-Star Race, the green flag in the Season 10 Gatorade Cup Series All-Star Race at the Homestead Miami Speedway. Gregory gets away in the lead, but Kukulon, great corner exit there for the 51, down to the inside. Gregory leads lap 1, the 41. Kukulon to the inside, turn 1. Derek Hamill in third, needs to win here tonight. He's 43rd in points because of the substitution for Derek Bouchard. If he were to win, though, even though he hasn't raced every race, he's still in the chase no matter what. So he knows tonight this is his only shot to make it in. No other way, just win. Kukulon leads, now Sampson to the inside. Carson Bowers 19 with them. Jeff Wright gets the wall a little bit. He'll drop back in the 5 car. Sampson, Kukulon race side by side in turn 1. 40 slides up against the bottom to the 19. 3 wide for Carson Bowers. Bowers won at Rockingham earlier in the season. Has fallen outside the top 10 points, but has that win. He could get a wildcard spot, but easiest way, win here tonight. You're in. Jay Jefferson has 2 wins this season. He can get a wildcard spot, but once again, never be too safe. Win here tonight. To the inside of Bowers he goes. As Kukulon and Hamill made some contact there for 4th and 5th. Bowers gets a nice push clear in the 19. Jay Jefferson still side by side Sampson for 2nd, trying to get the run the bottom of the racetrack. Sampson wound up on the top, trying to get the run. Hamill splits 3 wide, the 20. Sampson has a chance to get clear. No, the 78, making sure he doesn't. Look at Eli Bright top to bomb. Behind the 20 car. He's going to follow Derek through. Michael Gregory up top, into the wall 4 wide. He'll drop back. Start on pole, remember. And drop back on the outside 4 wide. Speaking of 4 wide, they're looking 4 wide for P2. How about 5 wide for P2? They're still letting him make that move. Oh, contact. Hamill and Eli Bright rubbing. They're still hitting. They're still shoving down the back stretch, but they sort back. Back down to 4 wide. Can they make it work? Do they go 5 wide again? Dale letting another big move. 5 wide for P2. Can they make it work? Bouncing off each other. Hamill and Eli Bright still rubbing, still banging. There goes the 88 into the inside wall, just like in the open. Back up the racetrack, a massive crash. Dale Lightning's upside down. A lot of cars involved. Lightning on his lid, sliding down the racetrack, and 3 of the 400 cars are crashed. Trey Rennie's in it. Adam Garcia, Levi Jones' only chance at a chase spot might be over. There's Riley Sampson back in front. Two teammates, Bowers, then Hamill. Caution is out for the first time in the All-Star race for Season 10. Just like what happened in the All-Star Open, they got 5 wide, and Eli Bright spun into the inside wall and collected what I would say about 7 race cars. Let's go see the reason for our first yellow flag of the All-Star race. 5 wide, beating and banging, shoving. We saw Hamill and Eli Bright rubbing down the backstretch. Off turn 4, more of the same, but they just do not slow down time. Sampson gets the wall hard. Hamill and Eli Bright rub. Down the racetrack goes Eli. Adam Garcia sees this. He goes low. Lightning comes up, trying to give room. 88 goes down into the inside wall hard. Shooting back at the racetrack for those two. Garcia trying to get away and just cannot. Up the racetrack, Lightning gets flipped by Levi Shones. There's Sampson into it with Isaac Nichols. How about some drivers that missed it? How about Michael Gregory slamming on the brakes and getting low? But there you can see all the cars involved. 3, 6, 8 cars in all get collected in the big one in the All-Star race. That's 8 of the 23 cars that came with a shot to win. We now know that these 8 are not going to have a shot. They're so damaged. They're all so torn up. A lot of these drivers could be out of the race. But how about the drivers that missed it? Watch some of the drivers that got through. Look at Scott Gregory, Luke Rainey, Kukulon, Lynn, Luigi, Mills, Gregory. Man. Craziness there for those drivers to avoid that and get by. Just look at this 5 wide. You don't see 5 wide at Homestead. Look at that. Shoving. Hamill and Eli Bright made contact 3-4 times in one lap. Finally, it was too much. As you mentioned, 3 of the 400 cars involved. The only car that got through, Nathan Orman in the 24 for that camp. Luckily for all the Hendrick drivers, they're all top 20 in points. And 3 of them are inside the top 10. So they were in a good shot to make the chase for at least one of their drivers. For Carson Bowers, he led the field back in the 19. His teammate Derek Hamill behind him in second. But now they have a restart to deal with. Carson Bowers out in front in the All-Star race for Season 10, the Gatorade Cup Series. Pacing down the backstretch to take the green flag with 17 laps to go on lap number 11. Out in front is Carson Bowers. Dale Lightning, Eli Bright, Levi Shones, Adam Garcia, and Isaac Nichols all out. That's 5 of the 8 that we saw involved in the crash. Riley Sampson is a lap down the 40 car. Trevor Day and Jeff Bright also involved. They're 17th and 16th. The top 15 cars should be clean and good to go racing. Carson Bowers out from the 19s and been in control for most of this race so far. Fireman second is the driver who needs to win, Derek Hamill. Third for Jay Jefferson, fourth for Max Anderson, fifth for Marshall Burrow. Then Sebastian Kukulon, Griffin Lynn, Luke Rainey, Cole Luigi, and Jose Mills are the top 10 for the restart. Green flag back in the air, back racing at Homestead. The front two get away. Jay Jefferson third, spins the tires. Hamill got a great jump right in the back of the 19, his teammate. Staying in line. Looking low, but can't make the move. Nose to tail for the front two. Down the back of the race. Oh, look at how slow Riley Sampson is. We're definitely going to catch that 40 car. He is so slow. Jay Jefferson dives inside. Contact with the 20 car for P2. That was a big move. He just slung it off into the corner and hope it stuck. And it did. Barely. 16 laps to go. Max Anderson 3 wide for P2. Now Marshall Burrow 3 wide for second. And here comes, stalking to the front, Luke Rainey. All-Star Open, runner-up, inside the top 5 with a shot to win it and make it into the chase for season number 10. He'll go 3 wide on Burrow and Anderson. How about Luke Rainey coming forward? How about Kukulon coming forward? The 51 looking low. 15 laps to go here at Homestead. It's been all Carson Bowers so far tonight. Bowers leads the race in the 19. Luke Rainey the 2, trying to get cleared second, but Kukulon has other plans. To the bottom of the racetrack goes the 51, looking side by side for P2, but Luke Rainey gets a nice run in the draft of the 19. Has a good run in turn 3 right here. Oh, look at the rotation for the 2 car. Great job by Luke Rainey. To the inside. They battle side by side back to the start finish line. Leader at the line, Luke Rainey. New lead change. Rainey leads in the 2 car. No clear. Carson Bowers right there through 1 and 2, but now is bigger fish to fry as Kukulon jumps low in the 51. Sebastian Kukulon inside. Scott Gregory, winner of the Open, inside the top 3. If he can win here, he makes it into the chase. Look at that, with Hamlin's trying to block the 20 car. Derek's not going to appreciate that. 13 to go. Kukulon trying to jump low. Gregory trying to get there. Gives the 51, maybe gave him a tap. Maybe the 51 just got tight. But Kukulon stays clear, but now Hamill looks low. But now, Jay Jefferson goes 3 wide to the bottom of the racetrack for P2. TJ Hanley pushing him. TJ's another driver we haven't really talked about, but He needs to win here tonight. If he doesn't, he's not making the chase. 12 laps to go right here at the start-finish line for Sebastian Kukulon. 3 wide, behind for second. How about 4 wide as Jose Mills comes low? Look at Hanley bouncing, trying to stay clear. And they're already catching Riley Sampson. Slow for the 40 car. If we stay green, we're going to catch him more than once for sure. Then dives on the 7. Everyone wanted to be clear once they catch this lap traffic. Kukulon's in the best spot. He's out front. He's pulled away. He's got a nice just range of the land to go wherever he wants to go to get around this lap car. And Jose Mills as well. He's clearing second, so he's going to have a good shot to get around as well. Aronson and Griffin Lynn rubbing. That's for third through 1 and 2. Now, what can Jose Mills, our points leader, do? He comes in as the points leader. He's in a good spot to make the chase already, but you can never be too safe. A win tonight could get him in no matter what, and he could spoil it for drivers who need it. Here they're onto Riley Sampson, down the front stretch of the race. Kukulon leads with Jose Mills behind. They go around the outside of the 40 car. Oh, the inside's held up. Look at Aronson. He can't get around. Look at Lynn on the outside. But he's also held up. 2 cars break away. Kukulon and Mills. And they're going to get around 3 wide. They split top and bottom. Middle lane, Max Aronson, Carson Bowers, Scott Gregory, and Derek Hamill, nowhere to go. Hamill jumps low. Carson Bowers, try and get down, contact, and around they go. Aronson and Scott Gregory upside down. Hard contact, 2 cars in the fence. Aronson's in the fence, and Scott Gregory's upside down. Caution flag is out, and it's a terrible crash. Kukulon back in front. Gregory's been hit by Trey Rainey. Oh, what a hard hit. Kukulon back in front, 9 to go right there, 8 to go at the start-finish line, and a terrible crash. Scott Gregory hit multiple times, Max Aronson in the catch fence. It's our second yellow flag of the All-Star race. Let's go see what happened. These drivers are trying to get around the lap car of Riley Sampson. Derek Hamill was at the back. He broke low, then his teammate Carson Bowers did as well, and Max Aronson going to try and do the same, but there's just not enough room. Down they go. Max Aronson, Bowers, and Hamill. The A3 spins up into Scott Gregory's path, flips the A3 over into the fence, and it hits the 14 up and over. Look at the ride. Max Aronson goes on Scott Gregory, lands back down to earth on his lid, on his side, back down all fours, but it's not over there for the 14 car. Jeff Bright sees this. He goes low. He's saying, hey, everything's fine. But then Trey Rainey, he just comes in and clobbers the 14 hard. And man, poor Scott Gregory, he thought his ride was over. He goes on an even wilder ride here at Homestead. What a crazy crash. Scott Gregory won his way into the All-Star race. He's not going to be able to go 2 for 2 tonight by winning the Open and the All-Star race. But man, what a crash. You don't see that every day. Not a crash like that for sure. And look at that hit right there by Trey Rainey. Another look at it. Dixie Hamill breaks low, then his teammate Bauer says, I'm going to go low. They check up the Max Aronson says, I can go low. There just wasn't enough room for that. Right there hard. Now for Jay Jefferson, you saw him on the outside. He got around the 40 car. That's important because he had to get around him so that he can stay in touch. Drivers like Bowers and Hamill now who are behind, they might not be able to keep in touch with the lead pack. It'll be interesting to see. There's a hard hit for Trey Rainey to the inside wall. So terrible crash here at Homestead as Aronson into the fence. Gregory hit hard. Kukulon back in front of the 51. Points to Jose Mills in second. Who wins the Gatorade Cup Series Season number 10 All-Star Race? Will be someone inside the top 5? Can someone else come forward and steal it away? We'll find out in the final 10 laps of the race. The final restart of the Gatorade Cup Series Season 10 All-Star Race will come with 5 laps of racing to go. That means once you get the green flag, a yellow flag would end the race early. Look at the cars out from the crash. Scott Gregory, Max Aronson, Trey Rainey. Sampson, back of the pack, 2 laps down. Should not be caught those. We have 5 to go. 14 cars, and look at that, 13 cars pretty much with a shot to win it. Sebastian Kukulon has a win this season, but is outside the top 20 points. A winner tonight will get him in the chase no matter what. Second place, Jose Mills is the points leader, but can never be too safe. Griffin has 2 wins this season in third. Michael Gregory looking for a win to get in. Might be his only shot in fourth, and Nathan Ormond has a win. But a win here tonight would keep him safe. Luke Rainey, Cole Luigi, Roman Fenway, Marshall Burrow, TJ Hanley, Jay Jefferson, along with Derek Hamill and Carson Bowers. 5 to go. Green flag back in the air for Kukulon. Mills stays with them. What a great jump by Jose Mills right in the back of the 51. Rainey jumps on Ormond. Luke Rainey and Nathan Ormond for 5th. Roman Fenway coming forward. The 13 jumps low. Down the back. The front 5 single file. Who's the first to break low? So far, no one. Everyone's just staying in line. They're too scared. Mills gonna do it. for the lead, side by side. Mills and Kukulon. Mills gets it with 4 to go. And remember, Hamill and Bowers, they're not caught up now. It's 11 cars. 11 cars with a shot at the All-Star win. Griffin Lynn in second, he wants it. Luke Rennie running up for the All-Star Open. He wants it inside, looking for third. Griffin Lynn's on the back bumper of Jose Mills down the back. Rennie gets a run to get to third. How about Nathan Ormond? To the inside for Lynn. Side by side with Jose Mills. Side by side for third as well. Back to the start-finish line. 4.5 miles, 3 to go. Griffin Lynn and Jose Mills side by side. Third place, Nathan Ormond could get a run on the bottom of the racetrack because they stay side by side. Mills hanging tough. Ormond's got a nice run to 24 down low. Where does he go? Does he go 3 wide? Ormond looking low. Rennie through the middle of the racetrack. Luke Rennie knows he needs to win here tonight as well. If he wants to have a shot. Side by side. Ormond to the inside of Lynn. 2 laps to go in Homestead. Lynn leads. Ormond couldn't get low because Rennie pushed Lynn back clear. Now Jose Mills goes through red. Lynn gets away. Can Luke Rennie get clear on the outside? 3 wide for P2 down the backstretch. Luke Rennie trying to get clear. Knows it's only shot. He got clear in the All-Star Open, but then couldn't get his run to Scott Gregory. What can he do then in the All-Star race? Did he learn? Coming to the white flag in the Season 10 All-Star race. Lynn leads, but Luke Rennie charging hard at the last lap. Lynn wants to win. Rennie needs to win in turn 1. Rennie lost a ton of ground there. He tried to make a move, but it didn't work. Lynn pulls away down the back for the final time. We mentioned how winners of this All-Star race have been top 10 in points most of the seasons. Griffin Lynn's top 10 points with 2 victories, and through 3 and 4, trying to hold off Luke Rennie. Off turn 4, Rennie jumps low again, but it's too late. Griffin Lynn wins the Season 10 All-Star race. Griffin Lynn is in the chase again. Our season number 6 champion can try and go back for another championship in Season 10 as he wins the Season 10 All-Star race by half a car length over the 2 car of Luke Rennie. What a race, what a finish it was. If Rennie maybe didn't mess up 1 and 2, he possibly could have won. He had such a good run going, I think he tried to make the move, it just got too tight on him. And Griffin Lynn holds off the challenge to win. The margin of victory for him, just about half a tenth. Lynn wins, he's in the Season 10 chase. Luke Rennie ends up at second, third for TJ Henley, fourth Jay Jefferson, Cole Luigi in fifth. Then Roman Fenway, Sebastian Kukulon, Nathan Ormond, Jose Mills, and Marshall Burrow end up inside the top 10. Michael Gregory, Derek Campbell, Carson Bowers, and Jeff Bryan, the lead lap, Riley Sampson 2 laps down in the 40 car. That is how the field finished for the Season 10 All-Star race. Griffin Lynn is in the Season number 10 Gatorade Cup Series chase. 2 wins this season at Michigan All Club, and now 1 in the All-Star race for Season 10. Thank you for watching the Gatorade Cup Series Season 10 All-Star race. We now have the Super Speedway swing coming up with Talladega, Pensacola, and Daytona. So I'll see you guys then.